Comes the 1-1 pitch. Down with a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cadets come in 8-17 on the season after the big 5-4 win over Owine last night. Pitch on the off the outside. No, they call it strike 3. Well, umpire does kind of delayed getting his hand up there. So it's 1 strikeout for 1 out here. Aiden Skoda steps in the senior 305 with 30 stolen bases as well. So it gets that 5-4 win last night. First pitch to a Skoda, swing and a miss. First postseason win for the Cadets last night in 11 years. It was 2014, the last time they won a postseason ball game. And the victim that time was also Owine. The Cadets defeated the Huskies 4-3 down in Owine that night. The 0-1's in there for a called strike at the letters, 0-2. Isaacson on deck for the Cadets. As Skoda comes in tonight, 305 on the season. Grundy Center has not played. This is their first game. They had a first-round bye. There's a swing and a miss by Skoda. So quickly 2 strikeouts and 2 outs. And Isaacson, left fielder for the Cadets. Dorofsky, the pitcher for Grundy Center, 2 strikeouts already. There's a half-hearted swing that's going to cost Isaacson for strike 1, 0-1. North Fed Valley, the winner in the game 1, they upset Sumner Fredericksburg 2-1. So the North Fayette Valley Tiger Hawks, that pitch was down low, ball 1-1. So North Fayette Valley will take on the winner of this game in the district championship game on Saturday night at a place to be, a location to be announced. So the pitch to Isaacson, swinging a foul back. 2 strikes on Isaacson. And the 2-strike pitch on the way, down and away. The 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, another one down low. The Grundy Center comes in 21-3 on the season, but one of their losses was to Union High School of Port City, and that was actually a forfeit because there was a full count to Isaacson as somebody had thrown too many pitches, and they shouldn't have been pitching, apparently. Isaacson, that was a pitch up and in, and he couldn't get out of the way, and it caught his bat. Instead of being ball 4, he fouls it off. So it stays 3-2 to Isaacson. Dabrowski's pitch on the way. Popped up on the right-hand side. And it'll be caught. Oh, nice play. Right by the fence in foul territory. So let's go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played 1/2 inning. The score of the Crestwood Cadet 0, the Grundy Center Spartans coming to bat. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet Baseball here on KCZQ.
CPU in Cresco is now offering a new service. Imagine hearing a song you haven't heard in years. Do you have any vinyl records or cassette tapes in your collection that you're unable to play? CPU can transfer your vinyl records or cassette tapes to digital. It can be individual songs or the whole album or tape. Let them preserve your favorite oldies so you can keep on enjoying them. Stop in at CPU for more details.
Good times with good food and friends await you at LS Tap Bar and Grill in Lime Springs, Iowa. LS Tap serves everything from appetizers to salads, wraps and sandwiches, burgers, basket and dinner meals, sides, dessert, and more. Dine-in or curbside pickup available. Visit LS Tap Bar and Grill, located at 106 West Main Street in Lime Springs, Iowa, or call 563-566-2664.
Welcome back to baseball here. Ethan Bergen on the mound. Ethan Bergen on the mound for the Cadets. Bergen pitched, I believe, an inning and 2/3 last night. against the Huskies. As Mosier had got the start. Bergen got 3 strikeouts in that inning and 2/3, so 5 of us outs. Or 5 outs, 3 of them were strikeouts. Center fielder Braden Davey will step in. That's ball 1 to Davey. He's the center fielder. Curtin playing a couple steps in on the grass at third base. Ethan Bergen, the sophomore, delivers. Breaking ball misses and makes it 2-0. Pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch there from Bergen, 2-1. Bergen works quickly, gets the ball back from Skoda. There's a bouncing ball. Noah Bergen's got to hurry, and they're going to call him safe at first base. A very, very close play. Davey with so much speed out there. He gets an infield hit. The slow roller towards short. So the leadoff batter on here in the first inning for the Spartans. Jarofsky swings and misses for strike 1, 0-1. Bergen to the set. Delivers, called strike. Jarofsky 457 on the season. Bergen's pitch up in the air to right field towards Mosier out there. And he can't make the catch out there. A little bit out of our view out here, sinking line drive, and Mosier can't come up with it. And so it'll be another base hit. So first and second for the Spartans already. So Bergen to the set. Big swing and a miss for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 to Zinkula. There's a ball inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Bergen with a long look in for Skoda. Here's the 1-1. Oh, big swing and a miss and a pitch down low. So Bergen gets ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think you'll have to play a 381 hitter. Pitch on the way. Another swing and a miss, strike 3. So Bergen, Ethan Bergen, with a strikeout. He needed that one right there. Riker Thorne, another senior third baseman, 391 on the season. Quick throw to first, back easily. So 1 out, first and second for the Spartans. No score, but Spartans threatened here in the home half of the first. The swing, called strike. See if Ethan Bergen can battle here. Bergen. Big swing and a miss at a breaking ball, so 2 strikes on Thorne. 0-2 the count. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Bouncing ball. Noah Bergen in the hole at short. Throws to second. Gets the runner at second base. Nice play by Noah Bergen. So he'll get the runner at second for out number 2. Thorne will reach on the... So first and third with 2 outs. Left-handed batter Lebo, the catcher, gets in there. So see what the Spartans elect to do with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Pitches outside, throw is cut off in front of the base. So second and third with 2 outs. And ball 1 the count to Leibold, the catcher. Bergen to the set. Long look from Skoda. Here's the 1-0, way up high, 2-0. Leibold 357 on the season. Bergen. There's one in the air and foul territory is going to go out of play. So 2 balls and a strike. That one misses outside. So 3-1 to Leibold. There's a ground ball. That's foul. So it'll be 3-2, so a full count now. So the full count, payoff pitch. That ball is gone, out of here. Kept on carrying out there. It just kept on going and going. And that's a 3-run home run for the catcher Leibold. And just like that, it's 3-0. But just kept on going to right field out there. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Go 1. Pitch is fouled, 0-2. Bergen works out of the set with the bases empty. Batter will step out of the box. And now he's back in. So it's 0-2 pitch. That one fouled out of play. It'll stay 0-2. So it gets trailing 3-0. Grundy center batting here, 2 outs and nobody on in the bottom of the first. Couple of base hits and the 3-run home run. Came close to getting out of the inning with 2 outs, but here's the 0-2 pitch. Up and in for a ball, 1-2. A 1-2 the count now as Bergen quickly to the set, delivers. Down and away now, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runs in for Grundy Center here in the bottom of the first. They lead 3-0. There's one fouled out of play. We'll do it all over again. Bergen to the set again. Delivers. That one's another fouled out of play. So Bergen having to throw a lot of pitches already here in the first inning after pitching an inning and a 2/3 last night. Bergen to the set. Delivers again. Swing, ground ball, I go foul. So a battle up there with Slife for the Spartan up there, making Bergen throw a lot of pitches, 2-2 the count. Bergen to the set. Ball up in the air on the left side. Curtin looks like he's going to measure, but Bergen will call him off rightfully, and Noah Bergen will make the catch to retire the side. But Spartans go with 3 runs, 3 hits, no Crestwood errors. They leave nobody. 1 complete, That's trail 3-0. You're listening to District Baseball on KCZQ.
Need a high-quality sign? Check out Cresco's own Signs and Designs, Highway 9 West in Cresco. Signs and Designs offers computer-cut vinyl graphics or full-color printing graphics on vinyl, banner stock, or paper. Other products include magnetic signs, logo designs, and business signs. Call Signs and Designs today, 563-547-4476. That's 563-547-4476 for Signs and Designs, Highway 9 West in Cresco.
At H&R Block, they want you to focus on your business while they handle your books. From payroll and bookkeeping to expert tax preparation and advice, they're ready to put their expertise to work on your small business. For the year-round services you need and the one-on-one attention you deserve, partner with H&R Block. Stop by their office at 712 2nd Avenue Southeast in Cresco or give them a call at 563-547-4811 to learn more.
We head to the second inning. Cadets trailing Grundy Center Spartans by a score of 3-0 after a 3-run home run by the Spartans in the bottom of the first. Ethan Bergen, Noah Bergen, and Gage Mosier due up here in the top of the second inning. Cadets went down in order in the top of the first, a pair of strikeouts and a foul out. So, what you think Bergen can do here? As Jarofsky, those two strikes in the first, fouls that one off for Ethan Bergen to start the second inning, 0-1. So Noah Bergen on deck, and Gage Mosier to follow. Pitch misses up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a swing and a miss. So Ethan Bergen in the hole, 1-2. Well, Cadet Regional Softball on the air on Thursday night back up at Crestwood. Gets hosted New Hampton Chickasaws. 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. And third strikeout of the game for Jarofsky. They'll bring up Noah Bergen, the freshman shortstop, will step in. We're on there about 6:50. Noah Bergen steps in hitting 225. There's a little number right back to the pitcher Jarofsky, and he'll throw on to first base for a quick out there. 2 outs. That'll bring up Gage Mosier, the right fielder tonight. Mosier, winning pitcher in last night's contest against the Huskies. Senior right fielder, right-handed batter will step in. But we'll be on there at 6:50 Thursday night. First pitch set for 7 o'clock, Crestwood and New Hampton. In regional quarterfinal action. The pitch inside to Mosier for a ball. 1-0 if it gets for the win Thursday night. They'll play Saturday night down at Manchester against either West Delaware or North Fayette Valley. Pitch outside. 2-0 to Mosier. It'll be a 7 o'clock start on Saturday evening. The 2-0 misses. 3-0 now to Mosier. Dane Curtin waits on deck for the Cadets here. If Mosier can get on. Pitch right in there for a called strike 1. So 3-1 as Mosier starts tonight hitting 180 on the season. There's a little bouncing ball to the right side. Second baseman has to hurry. Gets to first in time. So 6 up and 6 down for the Cadets here in this contest. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It's Grundy Center 3, Crestwood 0. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet Baseball on KCZQ.
Featherlight Trailers' family of horse, livestock, car, utility, and specialty trailers continues to grow. And they're looking for people to join their team and help to build America's most versatile line of custom aluminum trailers. From interior assemblers to electrical technicians to welders and more, Featherlight has a number of career opportunities available. Go to fthr.com or stop by their facility in Cresco to apply.
Shotzi's Body Shop at 214 5th Street Southeast in Cresco is your collision repair center, offering professional auto body and collision work. Shotzi's also does rust repair and features a semi-downdraft spray booth. Shotzi's Body Shop is family-owned and operated, processes insurance claims, and guarantees their workmanship. For your free estimate appointment, call 563-203-8070. That's 563-203-8070. Shotzi's is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. When you want the very best in auto body and collision work, it's Shotzi's Body Shop in Cresco.
Welcome back to Get Baseball here on KCZQ. As the Cadets and the Grundy Center Spartans, as the Spartans got a 3 spot on the board there in that first inning with a 3-run home run after a pair of hits, and there's first pitch is a ball to start off the bottom of the second inning, 1-0. The count. Geertis, the left fielder, hitting .261. Strike on the inside corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch, hit in the air, and that's going to be caught. Nice job out there. Isaacson comes in to make the catch for the first out there. So it's 1 out here in the home half of the second inning. And there's a strike 1. Batter steps out there for a moment. There's a base hit. Single. A runner on first with 1 out. Easter the base runner at first. There's ball 1, Katie, the 155 number 9 hitter. So, a 1 pitch called strike. One pitch. Nothing happening with first. Foul back. So it's 1-2. The number 9 hitter. 2-2 the count. Now as that pitch misses up high. To the number 9 hitter here. Oh, it's 3-2 as that one misses, so a full count with 1 out. It's on the way. Called strike 3. Boy, the umpire, sorry about that. The umpire is very slow in calling the strikes back there, but second strikeout for Bergen. So back to the top of the lineup. Brady Daly, single, and scored. He'll foul this first pitch off for strike 1, 0-1. So Meester, the base runner, at first with 2 outs now. We're back to the top of the lineup, and the center fielder, Dave. He had an infield hit. Pitch on the way. Called strike. So Ethan Bergen gets ahead. 0-2 with 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Pop up down the left field line and foul territory, long run, and nobody can get to it. So it's just a long foul strike down there. So we'll do it all over again at no balls, 2 strikes. We're at the bottom of the second inning. Grundy Center on top, 3-0. Another one fouled out of play. Well, stays 0-2. Another 0-2 pitch from Ethan Bergen on the way. The line drive, base hit in the left field. So first and second for the Spartans here with 2 outs. Bring up Judd Jarofsky, the pitcher. He singled to right field last inning. So another 2-out threat here for the Spartans. First and second, 2 outs. Number 2 hitter Jarofsky steps in. The runners take the lead. Bergen with a long set. Pitch on the way. That one's up in the air. Voyna out at second base, calling for and will make the catch. So nice job by Ethan Bergen. Get out of that jam. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. The Spartans leave 2 complete. Grundy Center 3, Crestwood 0. You're listening to Get Baseball, KCZQ.
Sovereign Grain Service of Schley believes that athletics and academics go hand in hand to help our young people grow up to be well-rounded adults. That's why Sovereign Grain proudly supports our Crestwood cadets in the classroom, on the court, and on the field. They hope you'll join them in cheering on the cadets in person throughout the school year. When you can't make it to the game, tune in to Super C for live coverage of cadet sports, brought to you in part by Sovereign Grain Service of Schley, a proud supporter of Crestwood Cadet academics and athletics.
Life doesn't wait for regular office hours, and neither should your health care. At the new Regional Health Services Express Care Clinic, we are here when you need us most. We are open evenings and weekends with no appointments needed. Whether it's a sudden fever, rash, or just peace of mind, walk in and get the care you deserve fast. Located in the Cresco Medical Clinic, with hours that fit your schedule because your health cannot wait. Regional Health Centers Express Care, care that fits your life. For more details, visit our website at rhshc.com.
We head to the top of the third inning with the Gets trailing the Grundy Center Spartans 3-0. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Gets. Stan Curtin, Alex Berg, and Trenton Voyna. Gets gone 6 up and 6 down here in the first 2 innings. Let's see if the Gets can change something here. Dane Curtin steps in to get third baseman, right-handed batter. And there's a called strike to Curtin, 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Breaking ball ducks outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Berg on deck. Voyna to foul. The pitch to Berg, a called strike. Winner goes to the district championship Saturday night at a site to be announced. Here comes the pitch on the way. That one's outside. North Fed Valley upset Sumner Fredericksburg in the opening game here tonight, 2-1. The Tiger Hawks that came into the contest with just 6 wins against the number 12-rated Cougars. The swing fouled on the right-hand side in foul territory, and it's caught for the out. The Curtin fouls out. The foul at first baseman. Bring up Alex Berg, the junior first baseman, right-handed batter. Berg with a 180 average coming into the night. First pitch on the way to Berg is a called strike 1, 0-1. And the 0-1 pitch on the way. That one's fouled out of play, and Berg's quickly in an 0-2 hole. So they get to that win last night over Owine, 5-4. Got to a 5-1 lead. We were able to hold on to win. It was first postseason win for the Gets since 2014. So good to see for the Gets. Congratulations to them on that. Berg fouls another one out of play. Stays 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the third. Gets trailing 3-0. And swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. He waved at that one. 4th strikeout of the game for Jabrowski. Trenton Voyna, the sophomore, right in the batting second baseman, steps in. He hits 171 coming tonight. First pitch to Voyna down low. A 1-0 count to Voyna. The bats with 2 outs and nobody on. Cats still looking for their first base runner here with 2 outs in the top of the third. That one up high, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitch catches the inside corner for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two on the count to Voyna as Jarowski delivers. Now it's 2-2 as he takes a pitch on the outside corner. And the 2-2. Called strike 3. 5th strikeout of the game. For Jarowski, we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Cats trailing Grundy Center 3-0. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet Baseball on KCZQ.
For your next construction project, call or see Aaron Wemark at A&J's Construction. Aaron does all types of construction, including homes and additions, commercial buildings, pole sheds, steel roofing, shingling, new decks, siding, windows, and all general farm repairs. So for your next construction project, call Aaron at A&J's Construction at 563-419-7054. That's 563-419-7054.
This is KCZQ, Cresco, 102.3 FM.
At Northeast Iowa Motors in Cresco, they are here for all of your automotive needs. These ASC-certified technicians use quality Chevron products for services like oil changes, fluid checks, tire pressure changes, and more. Northeast Iowa Motors also helps with engine repairs, brake checks, drivetrain and axles, suspension, steering, AC, and towing services. Give them a call at 563-547-9994. A family-owned business, Northeast Iowa Motors, Highway 9 in Cresco.
We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It'll be the 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Spartans of Grundy Center. If you just tune in, Grundy Center struck in that first inning with a 3-run, 2-out home run. And that's been the scoring in the ball game so far. Vincula was a strikeout victim, swings and misses for strike 1. 5 hits in the first 2 innings for the Spartans. It's still looking for the first base runner. This pitch misses for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 2-1 as that one misses up high. Bouncing ball to the right side. Berg has it, flips it. There's a close play at first. And a nice job there. Nice job by Berg. He had to hustle over there. It was a very close play. Berg fielded on the clean hop, and Ethan Bergen did a very good job of getting over there to get the out. 1 out. Riker Thorne reached base on a fielder's choice. His first time up, swings and misses for strike 1, 0-1. Big breaking ball drops in there for a call strike 2, 0-2 now. Bergen works quickly. The 0-2 pitch on the way. Bouncing ball to the shortstop, Noah Bergen. Here's stuff first and gets in by an eyelash. Close play there. 2 outs, nobody on, and Leibold, the catcher. Or Leibold, I should say. A 3-run home run for the left-handed batter out into the right field parking lot. So 2 outs, nobody on. Let's see if Bergen can get a 1-2-3 inning here in the 3rd. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch fouled in the dirt at the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. He's back in the box. Bergen's got the sign from Skoda. And the 1-1. There's a big swing and a miss, so 1-2 now. Berger took a little something off that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a drive to right field again. Mosier reaches up and makes the catch. A little deep into right center field, but Mosier makes a nice catch out there. So a quick 1-2-3 inning for Ethan Berger and the Cats. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 3 complete. Cats trail at 3-0. Yes, it gets baseball here on KCZQ.
CUSB Bank, CUSB Bank, because you want to move. Construct the perfect home loan with help from CUSB Bank. If you're thinking of moving or building a new home, consult a CUSB mortgage lender today and use our trailer to move. Call or apply online at CUSB.com. CUSB Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
For something that just hits the spot, head to Susie Q's, Cresco's spot for fine food and family dining. Susie Q's opens bright and early at 5:30 every morning and serves breakfast all day long. And some of their menu includes fresh, never frozen beef burgers, soups and salads 7 days a week. Be sure to check out their daily specials, including their popular Friday night fish fry. And that's Susie Q's on Highway 9 East in Cresco.
We head to the 4th inning. The Cats trailing Grundy Center 3-0. Cats will come up at the top of the lineup. Still looking for their first base runner of the night. It'll be Donlin, Skoda, and Isaacson to lead things off, or to do up here for the Cats. Dash will Donlin lead things off. And Donlin, strikeout victim in the first. It's have struck out 5 times the first time through the lineup. So Donlin in the box. And we're ready to go. Donlin shows bunt, offers at it and misses for strike 1, 0-1. 0-1 the count to Donlin. Let's go to on deck. Isaacson in the hole. 0-1 pitch. That one misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch, fouled wide of the bag at first down the right field line. So Donlin in the hole, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 the count to Donlin, leading off the top of the 4th for the Cats, trailing 3-0. This district semifinal baseball game here in Grundy Center. Pitch. Big swing and a miss by Donlin, so he's a strikeout victim for the 6th strikeout of the game for Jarofsky. So Aiden Skoda, strikeout victim in the first, will step in. There's a butt missed that by Skoda. There's a base hit, the first of the ball game. And Skoda pokes it through the infield. So Cats had their first base run of the night. They bring up Ben Isaacson. He fouled out to the first baseman back in the first inning. So 1 out. Skoda at first. Gets a good lead over there. Here's the set throw over. Skoda dives back in with a head first slide. Now Jarofsky to the set again. Goes to the plate. Up and away for a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 the count. Throw over. They tried to block the base a little bit over there, but he's back safely. Petrovsky to the set. There goes the runner. A hit and run, but a fly ball out to left field, and they can't handle it out there. Cross between the shortstop and the left fielder. Shortstop had a glove on it, but couldn't pull it in. first and second just one out for the Cadets. And Ethan Bergen, a strikeout victim in the second, will step in. The Cadets trying to get something cooking here in the top of the fourth, trailing 3-0. But first and second, one out. Jarowski to the set. All outside. First baseman playing way in tight. Looking for a bunt here, but no sign of a bunt from Bergen. 1-0 the count. They faked the throw to second base. They'll get a scored an error on the shortstop on that one. So 1-0 the count. Jarowski to the set. A pitch. Foul back out of play. A 1-1 the count now. To Bergen. A 1-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Called strike 2 to Bergen. Catches the outside corner. 1-2 now to Ethan Bergen. A 1-2 count. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Up high to Ethan Bergen. So 2-2 now the count. 2-2 the count. First and second. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. Nice job there. Umpire going out to have a little conversation. I think that caught the umpire a little bit. A little foul tip at the plate, and so they'll walk the ball out to the pitcher. So it's 2-2 to Bergen. So Bergen back in the box. The 2-2 count. Runners lead from first and second. Jarowski to the set. Checks Skoda at second. Here's the 2-2. That one misses inside. Oh, no, it's called strike. I'm sorry about that, folks, but this is the slowest umpire for, I guess it was inside, but inside corner, I should say, but that was inside from back here. So Noah Bergen will step in. He bounced out pitcher to first. Noah Bergen hits one to the hole, left field. There's a base hit. Oh, they got to hold Skoda at third. So Noah Bergen with the base hit to left field to load the bases. It was in that hole deep at short. The left fielder was playing in close, so Aiden Skoda could not score. But the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And to bring up Gage Moser, he bounced out second to first, 0 for 1. So a big point in the ball game right here. Bases loaded for the Cadets, 2 outs, trailing 3-0 in the top of the fourth. First pitch called strike, up the letters, 0-1. A 0-1 the count. There's the 0-1. Fouled out of play, so Moser's in the hole, 0-2. Great chance here for the Cadets. Bases loaded, 2 outs, but Moser's in an 0-2 hole. Jarowski to the set. Checks the runners. He's working out of the set with the bases loaded. Here comes the 0-2 to Moser. Stays up high. He lays off at 1 ball, 2 strikes. He thought about it, was able to hold up on a pitch up in the eyes. So it's 1-2 to Moser. Now another long looking by Jarowski. He takes the set. 1-2. Down and away. Nice stop by the catcher on a breaking ball that was in the left-handed batter's box. He saved a run there. And it's 2-2. So 2-2 the count. 2-2. Swing, and just a foul. Got a piece of it to stay alive. Nice job of staying alive there by Moser. It stays 2-2. Here's the set, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So that ends the Crestwood threat here. Let's get no runs, 2 hits, 1 error. The Cadets leave the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cadets trailing 3-0. You're listening to Crestwood District Baseball on KCZQ.
Imagine the ultimate comfort system. Imagine unsurpassed levels of comfort without sacrificing energy savings. Imagine tapping into the free energy found in your own backyard. With a water furnace system, you'll no longer have to decide between comfort and energy savings. You get both. Contact the water furnace geothermal experts at Johnson Comfort Systems, Inc. in Lime Springs at 563-566-2346 and imagine no more. It's now a reality. Johnson Comfort Systems, Inc. 563-566-2346.
The Ox and Run Spirits and Gifts is the hidden gem of Cresco and has it all from a wide array of spirits, gifts for anyone and everyone, and for occasions all year round. They have party supplies and snacks for any event you need. Wonderful customer service, the best prices in town, and is the best place in town to gather together to shop, drink, and relax. Visit them on Highway 9 East in Cresco, and they wish the very best to all the cadet athletes in their upcoming sports seasons.
Well, Cadets had some opportunities there. Had an opportunity there in the top of the 4th. Got their first base runners of the ball game, but leave the bases loaded. Javrowski now has 8 strikeouts through the first 4 innings for the Spartans. So now it'll be the 6, 7, 8 hitters due up for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 4th, and they lead at 3-0. And this will be Leifer, Gertis, and Meester. Leifer popped up to the shortstop, Noah Bergen, back in the 1st. That's made Javrowski work a bit there in the 4th inning, so maybe that can lead to more here. But you need to keep the deficit at 3. First pitch in the bottom of the 4th is a called strike 1, 0-1. Ethan Berger's did a great job. Gave up that 2-out, 3-run home run in the 1st inning. And that's been it. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2 now. Oh, 2 rather, bouncing ball. Noah Bergen at short. He's got to hurry. Throw to first base is not in time. Very, very close play at first place again. An infield hit. Just done a bouncing ball to short. So I'll bring up Gertis, the left fielder. He flew out to left field. Back in the 2nd, 0-1. So the Spartans get the leadoff batter on here in the bottom of the 4th. They lead at 3-0. But Schoen takes a strike for strike 1. Oh, 1 the count. That brings Curtin in tight at 3rd. Berg holds the runner at 1st. Shows bunt again. Takes a pitch up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. Berg into the set. One look. Here's this. Shows bunt again. Offers at it. And misses for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swinging a ball up in the air to the right side. This is in trouble out there, and that one is going to drop in there. Nobody could get to it out there. No man's land down the right field line. So an infield hit and a little blooper out there in the right field. And just like that, Spartans have 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Meester will step in, the number 8 hitter. He singled his first time up. He shows butt, drops it foul at the plate for strike 1, 0-1. So 0-1 the count. Curtin in way tight. He drops that in front of the plate. Curtin picks it up, throw to first base, gets the out there, 5-3 on the put out. On the sacrifice for out number 1. Runners advance to second and third to bring up the 9-hitter Tatey. He was a strikeout victim back in the second for out number he's 0 for 1. So second and third, 1 out. Curtin's going to stay playing tight on the grass. They're expecting maybe another bunt here from the number 9 hitter. Shows bunt. Ball in the dirt, knocked down nicely by Goda for a ball one. It should be 1-0. Bergen works out of the set, checks the runner at third, delivers, shows bunt again, drops one in the dirt, fouls it, I believe, at the plate. Excuse me. So 1-1 the count. Well, they're going to say he didn't offer on that one. So 2-0. Shows again. Another pitch down and away. Curtin in even tighter now. Offers at that one. Well, call it strike 3 because he didn't. Umpire's not showing it, so we're going to give Bergen a strikeout there, which is helpful. So 2 outs, second and third, but now leadoff hitter up with 2 singles in the ballgame is Davey. His first pitch, him hit in the air to the right side again. Everybody giving chase again. And be a foul ball down the right field line. They can't get to it. So strike 1 to Davey. So runners at second and third for Grundy center with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Cadets trailing 3-0. Big point in the ballgame right here. Cadets trying to stay that 3-run deficit. Here's an 0-1 pitch from Bergen. Called strike 2. Nice pitch from Bergen. A breaking ball catches the outside corner. So 0-2 the count. Bergen to the set. Looks at the runner. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. Nice backhanded stop by Skoda to save a run. As Skoda had to really jump out and catch that one. Now 1-2. Here is the pitch. That one's up in the air in the infield. Who's going to call for it? Ethan Bergen on the mound, makes the catch, gets the catch out of the inning. So nice job by Ethan Bergen to work around two little hits there. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the 5th inning. Cadets trailing 3-0. You're listening to Get Baseball, KCZQ.
Today on Hey Culligan, soft water, cleaner environment. What do you say, Greg?
Hey Culligan. Are you saying if I have a Culligan high-efficiency water softener, I'm also helping the environment?
It sounds like you're saying it, Greg, and yes, you are, because with the Culligan high-efficiency water softener, you'll use less detergent, soap, and harsh chemicals, and that's good for the planet.
Now you're saying it.
You bet I am, Greg. Soft water and a cleaner environment is already on the way.
See Culligan in Cresco, a family-owned business since 1976, serving Howard, Winneshiek, and Chickasaw counties. Call 563-547-4014.
Your tomorrow is important to Don Anderson Insurance and Grinnell Mutual. That's why you can trust us to provide you with personalized service and a full range of insurance coverages you can count on. We'll be there when you need us, so you can trust in tomorrow. For all your insurance needs, contact Don Anderson Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 563-883-8012 or 507-421-6242 today. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
7, 8, 9 hitters due up for the Cadets here in the top of the 5th, trailing 3-0. Curtin, Berg, and Voina. As Cadets left the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. Let's see if they can get something going here in the 5th. First pitch to Curtin misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Curtin fouled out to the first baseman. Back in the 3rd, 0 for 1. Jarowski still on the mound. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Curtin with Berg on deck, Voina to follow. Winner goes to the district championship game Saturday night against North Fayette Valley, who upset Sumner Fredericksburg 2-1 to start the night here. And there's a big swing and a miss at a breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 count to Curtin. Pitch on the way. Pitch down low. 2-2 to Curtin. Jarowski gets the sign from Lebo. Here comes the 2-2. Little bouncing ball is going to find its way into left field. It's a nice job by Dane Curtin. Cadets, they struggled. They went down 9 up, 9 down. The first go-around through the lineup against Jarowski. Now the Cadets, a couple hits last inning. They're starting to make contact here. Let's see if the Cadets can push some runs across here. Alex Berg, a strikeout victim in the third, 0 for 1. But Cadets are starting to, they said, make some contact if they didn't do that the first go-around, first time through the lineup. First pitch to Berg, shows bunt. Drops a nice one down the third baseline. Catcher's only play is the first. He's got to hurry. Bad throw. He's safe at first. The throw was a little bit up the line. Won't score that in air on the throw. So first and second, nobody out. Brings up Trent Voina. Strikeout victim in the third. So the Cats have had the share base runners here these last 2 innings, but they've got to capitalize on it. Voina shows bunt. He drops it down the third baseline, but it's going to go foul. 0-1 the count to Voina. Top of the lineup and Donlin on deck. So we're here in the 5th inning. It's trailing 3-0, but trying to break through here. Jarowski to the set. The 0-1 pitch to Voina. Bunts it right in front of the plate. The catcher up with it. Goes to first. Gets the out there. To the second baseman covering. So second and third with 1 out. Curtin to third. Berg to second. Dashel Donlin has been a strikeout victim twice here. We might get a pinch runner for Berg here as Coach Meyer's having a discussion about something, but well, maybe not. Any question for the umpire, but it gets answered. Everybody stays out there on the bases, so big chance here for the Cats. Donlin with runners on second and third and just 1 out. Infield's going to play in for the Spartans. First pitch to Donlin, big swing and a miss, but it really surprised me they're playing the infield in with 1 out and a 3-run lead here in the 5th. Donlin just needs to make some contact here and force it through this drawn-in infield. Here's the pitch, shows bunt, drops it down, but foul. They had the squeeze on, but he can't get it down fair. So now Donlin's in an 0-2 hole. So 0-2 the count to Donlin. Go to on deck. Jarowski to the set. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing. Oh, they're going to call strike 3. Umpire never did raise his right hand. Oh, my goodness. 9th strikeout for Jarowski. So now Skoda went up there with 2 outs. Curtin at third. Berg takes a big lead at second. Way outside. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the, they had Berg leaning the wrong way, but nobody was covering the bag as the pitcher stepped off the rubber. Now he's back on the rubber. 1-0 the count to Skoda. Here's the pitch. Little number is going to go foul wide of the bag at third. 1-1 to Skoda. Skoda got the first hit of the night for the Cadets last inning. Cadets could sure use one right here. 1-1 the count. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. Gets down 3-0, top of the 5th. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back to the screen. Just missed that one. Now Skoda's in the hole, 1-2. So 1-2 the count to Skoda. Jarowski to the set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So he gets back-to-back strikeouts to get out of the jam. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. Cadets leave 2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Cadets trailing 3-0. You listen to Cadet Baseball, KCZQ.
Cresco Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Crestwood High School academics and athletics and wishes the best of luck to Crestwood's young athletes this season and hopes for great success in the classroom as well. Go Big Blue from everyone at Cresco Bank and Trust, a division of Decorah Bank and Trust, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Well, you all know Hanson Tire Service in Cresco is the place to get name brand tires at good prices. But did you also know that Hanson Tire does a full range of auto service and repairs? Everything from brake work, exhaust, computer diagnostics and charging system testing to wheel bearings, radiator flushes, oil changes, and batteries. They can fix just about anything. Make an appointment today. Call Hanson Tire Service in Cresco at 547-2533.
Well, after struggling against Jarowski the first 3 innings, Gets have had plenty of chances these last 2 innings. Left the bases loaded in the 4th, left 2 guys on last inning. And Jarowski with 9 strikeouts now hasn't walked a batter through the first 5 innings. But Ethan Bergen's done a great job since that first inning when he gave out that 2-out, 3-run home run. That's been the only scoring in the ball game. So Jarowski, 1 for 2 in the ball game, will lead things off. 2-3-4 hitters for the Spartans here in the 5th. First pitch for Bergen misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Thursday night, girls regional softball on the air as Gets host New Hampton. There's a ball up in the air to left center field, long run out there, and that's going to find the gap out there to the fence. Jarowski is going to look for 3. Here comes the relay. The Cats have trouble on the relay attempt. So it'll be a leadoff triple in that gap in left center field. And it'll be a leadoff triple for Jarowski to start things off for the Spartans here in the home half of the 5th. It'll bring up Zinkla, who's 0 for 2 in the ball game. He got all that one in the gap in left center field. To the regional softball, 6:50 pregame, 7 o'clock first pitch Thursday night from Crestwood. Crestwood in New Hampton. There's a smack into left field. And back-to-back base hits for the Spartans to start things off here in the 5th. And they get a run to lead at 4-0. With an RBI single for Zinkla. So they've tagged off on Ethan Bergen here to start the 5th to add a run and lead at 4-0. And Riker Thorne, who's 0 for 2 in the ballgame, steps in, shows bunt, draws Curtin in. Bergen delivers. Pitch hits him. So things not going off to a great start here in the 5th inning for the Cadets. It's a hit by pitch. So first and second, we're going to get a conference on the mound here. You'll see Bergen's pitched well his first 4 innings. I think we're going to see a pitching change here. So we're going to take a break with the pitching change here. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Crestwood Cadet baseball coverage here on KCZQ.
And there you go. Your Daikin HVAC system is all set up.
Ah, fantastic.
And you can call us anytime. I'm committed to meeting all your expectations for your new HVAC.
Wow, that's some service.
Hey, it's the least we could do.
With Daikin, the only thing as reliable as our heating and cooling systems is the Daikin Comfort Pros that support them. Daikin, air intelligence.
See Gosh's Plumbing, Heating, and Duct Cleaning in Cresco, your local Daikin dealer. Call 563-547-4392, 563-547-4392. Online at goshesplumbing.com. It's Tractor Sunday at A&W in Cresco this Sunday from 11 to 2. Bring your friends and family for a day full of relaxation, live music from Tim the Music Man, and all of your A&W favorites. Wear your bib overalls and get a free root beer float. A portion of the proceeds will go to Hoka. That's Tractor Sunday from 11 to 2 this Sunday at A&W on Highway 9 West in Cresco. Hometown food made fun.
Well, Ethan Bergen goes the first 4 innings plus to 3 batters here in the 5th. He gives up 8 hits And so far, 4 runs on the night. Struck out 3, hit 1. Didn't walk a batter. He'll go to the short tail trade spots as Noah Bergen will come in from short. Noah Bergen in there now. Lebo had that big 3-run home run in the first steps in. He's 1 for 2 as he flew out to right field in the third. 1-0. We've got time called at the plate here as the pitcher's on the way, so it's still 1-0. The runner leads from first and second. 1-0 pitch to the left-handed batting Lebo. Up in the air, it's going to go out of play. 1-1 now. So run in. Spartans lead it 4-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. The coach is going to come out and have a talk with his infield. Saw something there he didn't like. Winner of this game will take on North Fayette Valley Saturday night in the district final. North Fayette Valley upset Sumner Fredericksburg 2-1 in the opening game last night, or opening game tonight. That conference breaks up. A 1-1 the count. Nobody out, first and second. Here comes the pitch. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A 1-2 the count. Noah Bergen gets the sign from Skoda. And the 1-2. Outside, the runner going to third was nobody's there to cover, and he is safe at third base. He had Curtin playing in very tight for some reason with Leibold up there, and they steal because Ethanberger had to go over from short to try to cover, and this didn't work out good for the Cadets there. So second and third, nobody out. 2-2 the count. Pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by Skoda, so it's a full count. With second and third, and nobody out. Martin's trying to break this thing wide open here in the bottom of the fifth, leading 4-0. There's a drive to right field. Mosier going to come in, and he's not going to get it. It's going to be a one hopper to him out there, and they'll drive in 2 runs. And that's going to make it 6-0. 5 RBIs on the night to Lebo on that single. And they'll run on first base. Still nobody out here, as they'll lead it 6-0 here in the home half of the fifth. Snap throw to first, and Lebo's back quickly. There goes the runner down to second base. Skoda's throw, a nice strong throw, and he is safe, though. Going to have a short hop it there, so a stolen base. We're at second, nobody out. Now we're going to third. I don't know why. Now we've got a balk. They're playing Curtin in tight, leaving basically the bag unattended, and he takes off for third, and that caused Bergen to balk. So we're running at third, nobody out. Pitch called strike. And on the pitch, that one nice block again by Skoda. Pitch down in the dirt. Oh, Bergen's pitch down low, 2-1. Pitch on the way. Slam popped up in the air on the right side. Buena will make the catch. He dropped it. Oh, Uh-oh. Yeah, just a little routine pop-up, and so there by the Cadets. Well, the wheels are coming off for the Cadets here in the home half of the fifth inning. Trailing 6-0, first and third, nobody out. Pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. Geared us in there, 1 for 2 on the night. Curtin playing way in tight again at third base for some reason here. 2-0 the count, shows went way outside 3-0. So 3-0 the count. With first and third, nobody out. Here's the pitch. And therefore called strike one, 3-1. Now the 3-1, way outside, ball 4. The first walk of the night for Cadet pitching. That's going to load the bases. I got Meester. 1 for 1 of the night with a sacrifice. He singled back in the second inning, sacrificed in the fourth. It's on the way. Called strike 1, 0-1. Curtin again way in tight at third base. Now they're going to bring the whole. I think they're going to bring the whole infield in. There's a smash base hit to the gap in right center field. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Throw comes into the infield, and it's 8-0. It'll be first and second with nobody out here in the fifth. So it's 8-0. 5 runs in an inning, still nobody out. You got the number 9 here, Tady up there, who's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts in the night. And, of course, the Spartans are 2 runs away from ending this by the 10-run mercy rule here in the fifth. Throws butt, fouls it back to the screen for strike 1, 0-1. Curtin again about 2/3 the way towards home plate from third base. Pitch. 7 away for a ball, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Noah Bergen to the set. Pitch on the way. Inside for a strike, throw down to third base, and he's out at third. They throw him out at third on the stolen base attempt. Nice job by Skoda. So Cadets get out number 1 at third base. So a runner at second base with now 1 out. Nice job by Ethan Bergen to get there and cover the base. There's a big swing and a miss. So just like that, 2 outs. First strikeout for Noah Bergen, 4th of the game for Cadet pitching. So 2 outs and a runner at second base, and Davey, the center fielder, who is 2 for 3 in the ball game. As the Spartans have batted around here, he's got a big swing and a miss for strike 1. Pitch. This is 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a called strike 2, so 1 ball, 2 strikes now to the leadoff man in the Spartan lineup. And the 1-2 off the outside part of the plate. Ball 2, 2-2. It's a 5-run 5th inning for the Spartans. They lead at 8-0. There's a bouncy ball to Ethan Bergen at short. He's up with it, throws to first base in time to retire Davy and the Spartans, but they bat around with 5 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4 hits, 1 error, and they leave 1. 5 complete. Cats trail at 8-0. You'll get District Baseball on KCZQ.
At Cresco Motor Company, located on Highway 9 West in Cresco, they have a passion for vehicles. They also have a passion for helping customers. Put those two things together, and you get the most satisfying, hassle-free car buying experience you've ever had. They pride themselves on stocking an impressive inventory lineup of quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs that is sure to meet your needs. Service, reliability, and quality. That's Cresco Motor Company. Online at CrescoMotorCompany.com. Plus, there's online financing available. See website for details.
Atomic Pizza Pub features one-of-a-kind pizza crust or thin crust pizza piled high with your favorite toppings. Or enjoy an appetizer, pasta, or sandwich. Gluten-free options available. With dine-in or carry-out. Located in downtown Cresco. Open at 4 Wednesday through Sunday. A family-friendly and dining experience for all ages. Atomic Pizza Pub.
Where the flavors and the service are out of this world.
Well, a new pitcher here for the Spartans as Riker Thorne's going to come in from third base to pitch. Jaworski goes 5 innings, strikes out 9, and does not walk a batter. The Cats will send up 3, 4, 5 hitters here in the 6th inning. Trailing 8-0 will be Isaacson, Ethan Bergen, and Noah Bergen due up for the Cadets. So Isaacson reached base on an error his last time up, fouled out the first baseman in the first, so 0 for 2 in the ball game. Cats, if you just tune in, had great chances in the 4th and 5th innings, left the bases loaded in the 4th, at 2nd and 3rd, and only 1 out in the 5th, and could not get anybody across. Here's the first pitch from Thorne to Isaacson. This is outside for a ball, 1-0. Ethan Bergen on deck. And Noah Bergen to follow. 1-1 now to Isaacson as that one catches the outside corner. I'll make it 2-1 as that one misses down and away. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count to Ben Isaacson. Now it's 3-1 as that breaking ball stays down and away. So Isaacson's trying to get things started here in the 6th for the Cadets. There's a swing, bouncing ball to short. He's got it cleanly, throws on to first base. A high throw, and he's safe. So 3rd error of the ball game for the Spartans. So a throwing error. So brings up Ethan Bergen. He's been a strikeout victim looking twice here in the ball game, 0 for 2. That was Jaworski who was pitching. Moved over to short. So we're going to get a runner for Isaacson. It looks like he might have hurt something out there as he's hobbling off to the dugout. So Ethan Bergen will step in. Oh, here we go. Runner at first. Nobody out. Ethan Bergen in the box. Called strike 1, 0-1. Noah Bergen on deck. Look over to first. Here comes the pitch. Foul back. So 0-2 now to Ethan Bergen. Throw to first. Not in time. So Ethan Bergen in an 0-2 hole. Nobody out. 1 on first for the Cadets. throw to first. Another throw to first. I mean, you've got an 8-0 lead here. I think you would just concentrate on the batter here in the 6th inning, up 8-0. Here's the 0-2. Ball out of play. It'll stay that way. The 0-2 the count to Ethan Bergen. Our leads from first. Pitch down and away, 1-2. Out of the set is Thorne. The bouncy ball to shortstop. He bobbles it, gets the lead runner at second. That cost him that little bobble. The shortstop cost him a double play chance, but they get the lead runner. Ethan Bergen reaches on a fielder's choice. 1 out. Noah Bergen will step in. He had a base hit in the 4th, so he's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A 1 out now, runner at first. Throw over to first again. First pitch to Noah Bergen. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Mosier into the on-deck circle for the Cadets with 1 out, runner on first base. In the top of the 6th, Grundy Center leading 8-0. Ball in the air towards left field. He's got it measured. He'll make the catch in short left field for the out. So 2nd out. Bring up Gage Mosier. He's had a ground out and a strikeout, 0 for 2 in the ball game. Good playoff softball on the air Thursday night. Well, 6:50 pregame, 7 o'clock first pitch as it gets hosted New Hampshire Chickasaws Thursday evening. Swing, ball up in the air on the right side. Second baseman goes out in the outfield grass and makes the catch to retire Mosier and the Cadets. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We head to the bottom of 6th. Gets trailing Grundy Center 8-0. You're listening to Get Baseball on KCZQ.
Great teams make great accomplishments. It takes commitment, hard work, and dedication to be a part of a winning team. And the team at Bernlauer's Auto Center in New Hampton is proud to support our local sports and extracurricular teams. For all your automotive needs, come see our team at Bernlauer's Auto Center in New Hampton. And congratulations to all student athletes on your commitment to your team.
Good times with good food and friends await you at LS Tap Bar and Grill in Lime Springs, Iowa. LS Tap serves everything from appetizers to salads, wraps and sandwiches, burgers, basket and dinner meals, sides, dessert, and more. Dine-in or curbside pickup available. Visit LS Tap Bar and Grill, located at 106 West Main Street in Lime Springs, Iowa, or call 563-566-2664.
It'll be the 2-3-4 hitters due up for the Spartans here in the 6th inning. Jarowski will lead things off. He started off last inning with that big triple to get the 5-run rally going for the Spartans. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game. First pitch from Noah Bergen, hit to the right side. That one, diving attempt by Mosier. Nice catch out there. That was a sinking line drive. And Mosier with a nice catch. And you see the go down and get that going to his left out there. So nice play by Gage Mosier there for the first out of the 6th. That'll bring up Zinkula, who is 1 for 3 in the ball game. He had an RBI single his last time up. So he's 1 for 3 in the game. Noah Bergen on in relief of Ethan Bergen. Delivers. Another ball in the air to the right side. Mosier comes in, makes a catch so quickly. 2 pitches, 2 outs here in the home half of the 6th. If you just tuned in, Grundy hit a 3-run home run, a 2-out 3-run home run in the first to make it 3-0. And then they had a big 5-run 5th inning to break the game open to make it 8-0. Cats had chances in the 4th and the 5th. Left the bases loaded in the 4th and left 2 on at 2nd and 3rd in the 5th. Couldn't quite get the big hit they needed to get somebody in there. Here's a swing and a ball hit down the left field line. It'll be 1-1 now to Thorne, who is 0 for 2 and been hit by a pitch in the ball game. He was hit by a pitch last inning, came around to score. The 1-1 pitch hits him again. He's been hit 2 innings in a row here. Big slow curveball that didn't curve. That'll bring up Lebo. He had that big 3-run home run in the first and a 2 RBI single last inning. So he's 2 for 3, 5 runs better than the ball game for Lebo, the left-handed batter. Another called strike. 0-1. A called strike 2. So 0-2 now to Lebo. And the 0-2, bouncy ball, right side. Voyna's, safe at first. Just a little ground ball. You've got to charge it harder. And that's a ground ball that's just got to be an out, but the Cats don't make the play. And an infield single makes it 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And I bring up Slider, who is 1 for 3, reached base on air last inning and scored. First pitch in there, Slifers takes a call, strike 1, 0-1. 1-1 now as that one misses out, down and away. Misses 2-1. The 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. 2-1 the count. Bergen's pitch on the way. 3-1 as that misses outside. And bouncy ball right side. Voyna's got it. Goes to first in time, and we'll play a 7th inning. As no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We go to the 7th. Cadets need 8 to tie, 9 to take the lead. It's rally time for the Cadets. Trailing 8-0, your Cadet Baseball, KCZQ.
B&B Insurance Agency is a local Grinnell Mutual member insurance company, so we know the value of sticking together and teamwork, and believe that teamwork and hard work pays off in both sports and life. We wish all the athletes competing this season good luck, and hope that your efforts today will lead to victory tomorrow. Trust in teamwork. Trust in tomorrow with B&B Insurance Agency with locations in Cresco and Decorah. Visit our website at vnvins.com, like us on Facebook, or call us today at 563-547-2161. Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Shop Fisk Farm and Home in Cresco, Monona, and Decorah for all your grilling needs. They have a great selection of seasonings, spices, wood pellets, and charcoal. Get the best deals on gas, charcoal, or wood pellet grill brands such as Weber, Traeger, Rectech, and Charbroil. Fisk Farm and Home is your place for all your camping necessities, bug spray, pool toys, fishing tackle, and outdoor games. For great service, selection, and price, shop Fisk Farm and Home in Cresco, Monona, and Decorah, Monday through Friday till 5:30, Saturday till 5, and Sunday 10 until 2.
7, 8, 9 hitters due up here in the top of the 7th. Cadets trailing 8-0. Dane Curtin fouled out to the first baseman in the 3rd, singled to lead off the 5th. Got stranded at 3rd base. So Curtin steps in to face Thorne, who's in relief of Jarosky, went the first 5 innings. First pitch in there for a called strike 1, 0-1. But Berg on deck, pointed to follow. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 2 to Curtin, so he's in an 0-2 hole. And an 0-2 to Curtin. Fouled on a play. Oh, they say we're going to have him make a play, and it's caught for the first out here in the 7th inning. So 1 out. And Alex Berg reached base on an error by the catcher last inning and struck out. So 0 for 2 in the ball game for Berg. Berg fouls that one to the right side, 0-1. To Berg with Voina on deck. And the 0-1, that one's fouled back out as well. So Berg quickly in an 0-2 hole. So 0-2 to Berg. And strike 3 to Berg. So first strikeout by Thorne. 10th strikeout of the game for Grundy Center, and to bring up Trenton Voina. Strikeout victim in the 3rd, sacrifice bunt in the 5th, so 0 for 1 officially with that sacrifice. So gets down for their last. Well, there's a swing and a miss by Voina. 0-1, the 0-1 pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Bouncy ball right side. Second baseman's got, he bobbles it, throw to first is in time. They still got him, even though he bobbled it out there. So Voina's retired. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. So the final score tonight, the Cadets fall to the Grundy Center Spartans by a score of 8-0. We're going to go ahead and we will take a 2-minute break and give me a chance to add up the final numbers here, and we'll be back to wrap it up. You're listening to Cut District Baseball here on KCZQ.
The Cresco Shopper is right at your fingertips, even when you're on the go. You can read the Cresco Shopper online, too. Follow and like them on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Cresco Shopper to get the weekly issue in your news feed, enter contests, and win prizes. It's never been easier or more convenient to read your Cresco Shopper. It's right at your fingertips, even when you're on the go. Be sure to like the Cresco Shoppers page on Facebook.
Is persistent joint pain, swelling, or stiffness impacting your life? It could be more than just wear and tear. Now expert help is right here in Decorah. WinMed proudly offers rheumatology services with Dr. Matthew Samek, a board-certified rheumatologist. He treats conditions like rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, gout, and osteoporosis, which affect your joints, muscles, and immune system. With the right care, you can take back control. Call WinMed today, schedule your appointment, and start feeling better. WinMed. Excellence lives here.
It's not just a home or a car, it's the 5 hours you spend in the kitchen mastering your epic wing recipe and the 3-hour family road trip to the tailgate party. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or a combo, I see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. I am State Farm Agent Don Dietzenbach, and I understand what your things really mean to you. I'm here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to me, State Farm Agent Don Dietzenbach in Cresco, for your auto and home insurance today. Get to a better state. Get State Farm.
Sovereign Grain Service of Schley believes that athletics and academics go hand in hand to help our young people grow up to be well-rounded adults. That's why Sovereign Grain proudly supports our Crestwood cadets in the classroom, on the court, and on the field. They hope you'll join them in cheering on the cadets in person throughout the school year. When you can't make it to the game, tune in to Super C for live coverage of cadet sports, brought to you in part by Sovereign Grain Service of Schley, a proud supporter of Crestwood Cadet academics and athletics.
Welcome back to Cadet District Baseball here on KCZQ as the Cadets lose to Grundy Center by a score of 8-0. Here's your unofficial line score this evening for the Grundy Center Spartans, the 8 runs on 12 hits. They committed 3 errors, left 7 runners on base. Gets no runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and they left 6 runners on base. Jaworski was the winning pitcher. He goes 5 innings, doesn't walk a batter, strikes out 9. Thorne pitches 2 innings, doesn't walk a batter, strikes out 1. And for the Cadets, the Ethan Bergen, 4+ innings, 8 hits, didn't walk a batter, hit a batter and struck out 3. Noah Bergen pitches the last 2 innings, walks 1, strikes out 1, and hits 1 batter. Time of the game, 1 hour and 33 minutes. The Cadets will wrap up their season 8-18 on the season. But as I mentioned, that win last night over Irvine broke a long postseason losing streak. So the Cadets hadn't won a postseason game since 2014. So hopefully the Cadets can build on that as we head into next season. We want to thank our sponsors who make our broadcast possible all summer. Thanks to Hanson Tire Service, Atomic Pizza Pub, Don Anderson Insurance, Gosh's Plumbing and Heating, Cresco Motor Company, Regional Health Services of Howard County, all of Cresco, CUSB Bank, online at CUSB.com, Sovereign Grain and Schley, the Crestwood High School All Sports Boosters, CIA Insurance, Harvey's Used Vehicles, the Oxygen Spirits and Gifts, Campsite RV, CPU, Littag Lawn and Garden, all of Cresco, by My Broadband and My Energy, Johnson Comfort Systems of Lime Springs, Route 63 Travel Plaza, Larson Dust Control, and Keller Complete Lawn Service, all of Chester, WinMed of Decorah, Bernlauer's Auto Center of New Hampton, A&W, H&R Block, Northeast Iowa Motors, Fisk Farm and Home, Signs and Designs, Fosick Earthworks, and the Cresco Shopper, all of Cresco. Assistant Associates of Charles City, A&J's Construction, Cresco Bank and Trust, O'Henry Stitches and Prints, Culligan Water Conditioning, Suzy Q's, Shotzi's Body Shop, all of Cresco, and by V&V Insurance Agency of Cresco and Decorah. And so with the loss here tonight, ends the baseball season. I said 8-18 on the season. That'll be a boys' sports broadcast of the summer. But as I look at the calendar here, 7 weeks from Friday night, Crestwood football will be back on the air as the Cats are going to travel to Monona to take on MFL Marmac on Friday night, August the 29th. So I said 7 short weeks away, and we'll be back with Crestwood football here on Super C. I would also note I don't have a score here, but Cats did get a win in softball action down in New Hampton tonight. So congratulations to Coach Denner and the Crestwood softball team, as they are the undisputed Northeast Iowa Conference softball champions this summer, the last to go around for the Northeast Iowa Conference. And the last champion in Northeast Iowa Conference softball history will be the Crestwood Cadets as they get the win tonight. And we'll have Cadet softball postseason version on the air on Thursday night as the host of New Hampton Chickasaws. And we'll be on there at 6:50 at the pregame show. 7 o'clock first pitch, Crestwood and New Hampton in Class 3A regional quarterfinal round softball from Crestwood. If you're in the area, get out and support the team. If you can't make it, you can catch us on the air or on our YouTube channel as well on Thursday evening. So that'll be it for the baseball coverage here tonight. Your final score, as the Cats fall the Grundy Center Spartans tonight, 8-0. We'll talk to you again Thursday night. Until then, good night, everybody.
KCCQ Cresco.
ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. The recovery effort intensifying in the Texas flood zone. Volunteers working alongside rescuers. Jeff Rocco owns a catering company in Dallas and had 2 daughters who attended Camp Mystic the week before the flooding. He's back in Kirk County helping to prepare meals at Mercy Chef's Donation Center.
It's hard on them.